Hello D23 fans, this is Christian Milan again. We just wrapped up the D23 Expo 2017 and I just wanted to go over the merchandise that I purchased over the course of the weekend. The most important items that I had wanted to get were the Snow White and Hag dolls here from the Disney store, and they're absolutely stunning, and I think that they're my favorite pieces of the entire collection. The Snow White is limited to 1023, and you can see just kind of the embellishments on the sleeves, on the dress, and on the surrounding collar, and they did such a great job of detailing it that I'm really happy with it. And both of these boxes have this beautiful artwork on the boxes, and some of it has like this foil work that makes it shine like the apple. And to match that, this hag here is extremely detailed, and you can see the embroidery not only on the hem of the lace but also on the hand and on the skin, and the apple shines as she extends that out to Snow White. On the blue fairy, this is from my earlier videos. I really was hoping it would be a blue fairy doll and not just a Pinocchio, and it turns out that she is. What really stands out on this doll is the crystals on her belt and on that train there along her dress, and also the detail that they did on the Cleo and Jiminy Cricket bowl here. And I really like how it's on this stand that looks like it's in Geppetto's office. Along with Pinocchio, even he has a really detailed outfit, and you can see the wooden legs there as he sits there. Then also the Li Shang and Mulan set, and this is going to be a limited edition 523, so it's going to kick off their fairy tale series that's coming out this year. And I really love how Mushu's there on her shoulder, and especially the artwork and the armor, and just the embroidery also on the hilts. Also, I really didn't expect to really like this doll set so much, but this is the Incredibles doll set from Pixar. Pixar is going to come out with their own series here of dolls, and this is going to harken back to the original retro look for both Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, and they look absolutely fantastic. And I also went to some other booths besides just Disney Store and Mickey's of Glendale. This was actually at the Jakks booth with the Zoom Zoom Buzz Lightyear. They limited to 500 released per day, and I really love the chrome look and how you have the box, even the chrome box that was in the original Toy Story. And these metal minifigures are from Sorcerer Mickey, and that was limited to the D23 Expo as well as this Aurora and Maleficent dragon. Now the dragon's breath actually glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. And finally, along that set from that same booth is this Cruz Ramirez. Now all of these were limited to 1,000, and what I really like about it is kind of the weight of it and the shininess of it, the sheen of the metal, and you can really feel that this is a really high quality product. You can actually lift the hood and see underneath Cruz Ramirez's engines, which is really cool. Now I got this from the Disney Pixar animation panel. John Lasseter was shooting out shirts out of a cannon, and I caught one of them, so this is what it looks like when you unwrap it. And along the same lines, the panels also had these posters. This one came from the live action film panel, the A Wrinkle in Time teaser poster. This is a Kingdom Hearts poster from the Gaming Level Up panel, and this is the Battlefront 2 poster also from the Level Up panel. This came from the Disney Fine Arts section. It's sort of near the back of the Disney store to the very left of the convention center. And these are the items that I got from the Dream store. I really like this kind of this hat. Kind of has that shiny ears, and the stitchwork and the embroidery of the patch look really cool. Very simple. And I like this hat as well. This is kind of has stitchwork. It looks almost like blueprints or something, and also very high quality snapback, and has the D23 logo on the brim. And this is the pin set that had the images of the major segments of the Disney company, and you can see posters of these characters all throughout the expo. And these are pins that we actually received from the Disney Parks and Resorts panel. It's supposed to represent Disney parks around the world. So this represents Disneyland Paris, and this represents Shanghai Disney with their Tron ride. One of my favorite things about the expo this year was the Hawaiian shirts that were released at individual stores. Now, this one came from Mickey's of Glendale, this Hawaiian shirt, and this one came from the Disney store. It's a Ray and Spooner shirt that was similar to what we had last year, but this one was really interesting because they had toys, wooden toys designed by John Lasseter that it came with. So if you were to go to the Disney store, you could see that the images of Woody and Buzz were very similar to the toys that they had on the shelves. And these were limited, I think, to about 300 or so. Let's see, yeah, to 300. Actually, can't read that. Yeah, 300. And if you were to come back the next day, on Saturday, they had the Frozen set, and then finally on Sunday, they had the Maui set, which actually was my favorite. I don't know why, just seeing Maui and the detail of his tattoos, and you could really notice how similar, or actually they're identical to their images on the shirt. So you got Maui there on the shirt, and the Maui toy looks exactly similar to that. But they're wooden, so they're really heavy, and I really like that. They're a little bit pricey. They're about a little bit more than $70 each, but I really like how they look, and I don't know if they're going to release more with Big Hero 6 and Monsters Inc. and the properties that all that Lasseter has been involved in. Maybe there's going to be a whole collection. If that's the case, then these wooden dolls will be worth a lot of money down the line. And finally, this is my favorite Hawaiian shirt. This also came from Mickey's of Glendale, and what I really like about this one was this is designed by an Imagineer. His name is Morgan something. I'll go ahead and put his full name in the description below. But he actually, I spoke to him, and he's an awesome person, very good personality. He is a former teacher, and he became an Imagineer, and as an Imagineer, he goes to outreach and kind of reaches out to make sure that kids know what Imagineering does. And I love the colors of this, and I love the images like the Jungle Cruise and the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse, and everything about this Sunkissed. It just kind of speaks to just the Adventureland and the lively childlike spirit that we get when we go on those rides. And this is the plush from the 75th anniversary of Oswald, and what I really like about this is limited to 300, but it's a really high quality plush. It's kind of like I don't know what kind of material it is. It's not really plastic, or maybe vinyl, but you can see how like his arms move and the images of Oswald. It's a really high quality piece. It's got the D23 sticker there, limited to 300, and it also came. You could also get this pin set of 5 here, and it's also limited to 500. And you could also get a skateboard as well, but I really didn't opt for the skateboard because I don't really ride that much. Also at the Disney store, you could buy these Star Wars limited edition box sets. So each box set comes with a female character and their antagonist on the back, Krennic on the back of Urso. You could see Darth Vader on the back of Princess Leia, right there. And on the back of Rey is Kylo Ren. It's really cool there. And one of my favorite pieces of the entire expo was this Dorbs Han Solo with a Tauntaun. Very cool vinyl collectible. And there's something about the shape and the overall just aesthetic of it that I really like. I really like the design of it. It's really cool. It doesn't look like there's any wasted space, and just the kind of compact nature of it. If you were able to pick one of these up, they're really highly sought after. People just were going crazy over this when I was in the store. So here are the Zoom sets that were released. A different set was released each day. Actually, the only set I don't have is the Stormtrooper set, but I really didn't like. I like these a lot. The first one that was released was this Mary Poppins, and the Mary Poppins has the pony that she rode, the penguins, and Bert, of course, and Mary there with her hat. I don't want to take him out because I think they would look absolutely gorgeous in this box. And this is the back of the box. Very cool. And the side, oh, that looks great. And you can see the Pixar shorts that was released on the next day, and the birds, Presto, Bounden, and Piper. Also limited to 1,000 pieces. And my favorite out of all the Zoom sets was this Rescue Ranger set that was available on the last day. And you had to make sure that you got all 5 of these Zooms in the box because some of them did not have them in the box. And if you missed out on your Chip, Dale, Gadget, and it comes in this little plane that has a little landing gear and the balloon that is from the show. And finally, I just want to talk about this Phantasmic limited edition cell that was actually hand painted by the folks at the Disney Gallery. And if you look at the actual cell, you can see that this is hand painted, and this is limited to 375. And the D23 Dream Store was able to release this. It's custom frame with the signatures of the designers and also the signature of Mickey Mouse. What happened was during the Disney Parks and Resorts presentation, they announced that they're gonna release Phantasmic a little bit early and have reserved seating for the attendance of that panel on July 15th and 16th. It was scheduled to open on July 17th, and we were given reserved seating in front of Rivers of America, and I'm gonna put a short clip on that in a later video. But when you got this, you were able to sign up for one of 4 times, and we were able to get that sneak preview. And to commemorate this, I wanted to just get something to commemorate not only the actual Phantasmic, but the weekend as a whole. So that's my review of the toys and the clothing from the D23 Expo 2017. Let me know what you think. Are there any particular items that you like? And I hope you have a magical day.